expression of his character from his history of emotionally driven power-ups. When he went to Gohan Super Saiyan 1 in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, we actually saw that what was the breaking point for him transforming into a Super Saiyan is when he had dreams about his family, his friends, all of them dying, and then Goku forced him and pushed him into a corner to face his fears, and actually almost killed Gohan in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, and Gohan snapped and transformed to Super Saiyan. He actually was the fastest, it was the youngest Super Saiyan transformation at the time, up until Goten hit the stage. And then we take, for example, Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 2 must be one of the most iconic transformations in the history of TV shows. It's because he never wanted to hurt anyone. He never wanted to kill. He didn't even want to hurt Cell. He just wanted to protect. And this is what caused him to transform to Super Saiyan 2 when an android who was supposed to have no heart, no love, no friendship, and just was designed to kill. He said, you need to protect life. You need to just, sometimes people, words do not reach them, and it is not wrong to fight for what you believe in. So he transformed, and you can see that when he transforms, he eventually becomes the strongest character for the first time in the history of the show. He becomes the strongest character, stronger than Goku, stronger than Vegeta, stronger than Cell. So in this video, we're going to be comparing his history of emotionally driven power-ups and how it compares to the transformations of Vegeta when he went to Super Saiyan, when he went to Super Saiyan Blue for the first time, when he went to Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, which I like to call Super Vegeta Blue, and his Ultra Ego transformation with Goku's Ultra Instinct transformation. We're going to dive deep into what makes Beast Gohan stand above the rest, okay? So first, we've talked about Gohan's history of emotionally driven transformation. So Gohan's most iconic moments in Dragon Ball, he has so many of them. But I would say the most iconic one is the one we see on screen right now when he transformed into Super Saiyan 2 in his rage against Cell. It's driven by by him witnessing his friends dying against the Cell Juniors. Not dying, well, on the verge of death. It's him witnessing Cell killing Android 16. His transformation was just fueled by an overwhelming surge of anger and despair. And it had finally enabled him to unlock a form far beyond what even Goku had achieved at the time. He knew that if he pushed Gohan to his limits, he would transform, but he never imagined the power he was going to have. You can see that when he transformed to Super Saiyan the first time, we know that Goku understood this Gohan. And this is actually a key scene in the Cell Saga when Piccolo tells Goku, "What are you doing? Gohan does not thrive in madness and fighting like you. He does not enjoy fighting." And then you can see Goku's eyes pop, and he doesn't understand. He's like, did I make a mistake? Is everything I thought about my own son wrong? And guess what? This is actually a very interesting plot in the story, because everyone thinks that, look at this, is Piccolo is the only one who understands Gohan. No. Piccolo understands Gohan, but Goku has a different kind of understanding of Gohan, just how he does with Vegeta. He knew that he needed this. He didn't want this, but he needed this. So Gohan's emotional outburst didn't just make him stronger. It gave him the focus and resolve to finally obliterate Cell, which Goku knew he was going to be able to push out of him and force out of him. And then it finally cemented him as the hero of the saga. Gohan made mistakes against Cell. He became way too cocky as a Super Saiyan 2. He knew he's way too strong. He hadn't mastered Super Saiyan 2, but he did become the strongest. Then we go to the next iconic transformation of Gohan. We see Ultimate Gohan, or some other people like to call him Mystic Gohan. The power, without transforming the only way, the unique way of how Gohan wanted to reach a new form. This was just the beauty of Mystic. We can see him saying this when he fights Goku in the Dragon Ball Super Saga right before the Tournament of Power. He says, I want to go my own way. I'm going to do it my own way. I don't need to go Super Saiyan. I want to do it my own way. And I'm going to achieve a new form my own way. Guess what? He did it with Mystic Gohan. And he did it again with Gohan Beast. How did he transform into Gohan Beast? We'll go into more detail later, but it was the rage again. A rage that was very similar to the rage he felt against Cell. But that was his own unique transformation to eventually become the strongest character of Dragon Ball Z. And these are not my words. These are the words of the late Akira Toriyama.